Welcome to another edition of Zach's Rank Buy. I am Brian Boland, and I'm the Aggressive Growth Stock Strategist, and I've got two more stocks for your Aggressive Growth radar screen. The first one we have is LSI Industries, and let's make this so you can see it. LSI Industries, it's LYTS, lights, in a nice way of spelling it. It's a Zach's Rank number one. That's a strong buy. It's got an A for growth and also has an A for value. Normally, I like to see that growth divergence where the value score is weaker, the growth score is stronger. But I'm going to draw your attention right now to the chart right here, and we can see that was a beat. And boy, oh boy, the stock took off and started running. We also pay a nice little tiny dividend here, so value investors are going to like that. A little foreshadowing there. Let's go to our normal rundown of numbers. Earnings history. I see a beat, and a big beat. This is actually the biggest beat. That's really good. So 60% positive earnings surprise. Love to see that. Our estimates moving up. Well, we don't have a lot of data before, so our quarterly estimates are holding still, 24 and 25 cents. But here's what's important. The fiscal year 2024, so we're just getting into that new fiscal year for them, went from 94 cents to $1.12, and next fiscal year goes from 102 to 137. Love to see that. Let's take a look at the growth. What's going on here? Well, we're not seeing that much top line growth. 4% here, but doubling up to about 9% next year. So slow and steady sometimes wins the race in growth, especially when it's a difficult market. But here we have a 14 times forward PE. We did see revenue contract on a year-over-year basis, but because I screwed that up. But on a quarter-over-quarter basis, and that'll make you smile, 5.2% growth. 2.6 times book. It's going to be a little bit asset heavier. As a building, products, materials sort of name. But it isn't getting full respect from the market. So we want to see that number at 1, where they're at least valuing the company at one-time sales. So I would expect that number could move up. But here's the idea. We've got margins moving up, 2 basis points there, and then a nice big, what are we going to call that, a 40-something basis point move, 50 basis point move, just shy of 50, right? 50, maybe more. I can't think that this early in the morning. All right, so our margins are moving up is the idea. Revenue is coming in nice and solid, and the valuation is not too expensive. As we look at the chart for LYTS, let's bring this down so we know what we're talking about. But LYTS, we've seen a nice move up here, come back in, and now we're up towards $16 a share, and things are definitely trading on the bright side for LSI Industries. That's LYTS. All right, let's go to our next stock. This one is also in the building products because I try to do these in themes, building products, and it's Gibraltar Industries. That's rock. You love it, R-O-C-K. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I got a Zach's Rank number one, strong buy, A for growth, B for value. Again, both these names looking good. Both these names reported about this time frame and did well and beat. Rock, obviously, is it's in the metal and mail storage solutions, rain dispersion products, things like that, and they sell through big box realtors. Let's go. Ooh, I didn't set this up. Let's take a look at the numbers we love to look at. So we got 4 beats in a row. I can see, a nice beat there, a nice small beat of a penny, but then accelerating to 8 cents and getting even more to 21 cents. So you love to see that big, move up, consistently beating by bigger amounts, as well as having estimates move higher. Our quarterly numbers are the same for this quarter. Next quarter, we see a nice move up from 78 cents to 96 cents, and that has propelled the year from 356 to 397. Next year, going from 432 to 451. Estimates moving in the right direction. So is there growth here? Is there growth here? Well, very similar to this other name, a little bit of contraction this year, but next year looking for 5% growth. So, but a decent move up, much bigger base than the previous stock, LSI Industries. That was like $1 billion or something like that. So what about our valuation, Brian? That's what's important. Valuation is the key. 19 times, a little bit more expensive, 2.7 times book, 1.7, we'll call it, price to sales. Again, contraction on an annual basis, but on a quarterly basis, what are we looking at? We're looking at 24%. That's a big move up. Now, margins, again, moving up, looking at, don't make me do this math, but, 30 basis points there, and then just shy of 40 basis points there. So margins move up, revenue increases, you're going to have higher earnings. That's the method right there. And we bottomed out here. It looks like everyone was good in here. Then, rates start going up, and then people are, building homes, buying homes, refurbishing homes, that sort of thing. That slows down. Now, even through this rate increase cycle, and now we're stuck at higher rates, people are starting to, redo things in their home, and that's starting to catch a little bit more of the trend here. So we're starting to see that. So with this solid beat, we've got numbers. Could we get back up to these highs in the high 90s? I think absolutely, especially if people are building more, like doing more to their homes. So whether it's putting in new lighting fixtures, whether small businesses are trying to improve their home, their office situation, these names are both looking good. Well, that's it for this time. Be sure to join us next time when I look at 2 more aggressive growth stocks for your aggressive growth radar screen. But until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo to check out all of our latest promotions.